Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read you a program called Weekly Horoscope from the 5th of January to the 7th of January 2020. And this is for you coming from Scorpio. All right. First, let me show you my email address. This is my email address. And if you'd like to send me an email to ask me about the 90-minute session, which will cost you USD $50, and I will explain to you what I do then. Is basically talking about your next 8 or 9 years and also giving you a lot of information, for example, how to reach that supernatural energy that you have, which I will teach you, and how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. Now, the 5th of Sunday for you, coming from Scorpio, is going to be a very lucky morning and afternoon. The planets of communication, the planets of wanting you to be able to have the marketing sense, the brilliant mentalness of you, all that is very available in the morning, afternoon. So you have to somehow talk to the people in business if you are in business, talk to your superiors in job if you are in job, and you're going to see that everything you try to do is going to go very nicely for you. Money planets are also there. So talk about money as well, how to make it. Evening and nightfall, be careful. Negative planets are there, and most of them are planets of the ego. So you will have difficulties in getting your ego under control. So you will have low tolerance for people, no teamwork at all. That would be a pity because you're going to go out for something good. So avoid company that somehow arguments are seen and somehow where this can lead to an ego exercise. If you don't have to be out, go back home would be better. The sixth Monday is going to be a difficult day for you. Firstly, in the morning, afternoon, things are going to go very wrong where you work, where you do business, even if you're at home. Anything from accidents to blame to getting communications right wrong to getting marketing sense wrong. So you better be part of a team would be safer. Don't stand out. Don't want to be in the limelight because it'll come straight for you the problems and the blame will be there as well. And everything regarding emotional areas turns very nasty as well. So it's a difficult morning, afternoon. Apply whatever can go wrong. Tell yourself it may go wrong in the morning, afternoon. Because some other planets from the evening, nightfall, the planets of emotionalness, they also are there, making you extremely emotional about things, almost uncontrollable. The evening nightfall area is all about emotional planets. And if they were okay planets, there's no harm having them in the evening nightfall. But these are planets of emotional disappointment for you. So don't be too expectant in the evening nightfall. You're going to be out on a limb, which simply means that you're not going to get what you want. And so it's better for you not to go out because the whole day seems to be crowded with emotional problems. Go back to the safety of your own home and watch out for accidents as well. The seventh Tuesday is not very good in the morning, afternoon because the deceptive planets are there. And everything you try and do, be careful. Either your ideas may be pinched, or either you could be cheated of money, either you could be cheated in personal areas of romance or marriage. Something is going very wrong. And drive very carefully. They are not deadly planets, but they are mischievous planets who create mischief of all kind. And so you be careful in your area of work or in business that they will somehow get you to be on the losing side. So concentrate on your responsibilities. That would be important. Evening and nightfall period improves a lot. There are very important planets there who can help you grow and help you expand your business or job areas. These are people who are quite powerful that you may meet or at least able to help you in every area that you want. So you're going to have the opportunities of doing very well in the evening nightfall period. But have a purpose. It's not going out for fun. Have a purpose. Is it for business? Meet the business people. Is it for job improvement? Go and see them. So the chance of improving yourself in any field is possible in the evening nightfall of Tuesday the 7th. The 8th, the Wednesday, is going to be 24 hours of good luck for you. Morning and afternoon, very steady long term planets are there. And these planets are going to help you in the long term way, the bonding with anything, whether in job, whether in business, whether in friendship, whether in whatever. So it's going to be hour by hour getting better and better for you on the 8th Wednesday morning and afternoon. Be patient with these planets because they move slowly, but they're very powerful. So plan everything hour by hour, and you see the results you get by the time the evening is coming. It'll be very good. Evening and nightfall planets are moving faster. And when they move faster, they bring opportunities quicker. So you'll have to be very ready for these things. You must tell yourself that whatever you do, the chances of doing well are always there. So get your things ready in the evening nightfall. The meetings can be very unexpected. So always dress well and look good wherever you are. Bumping into people you've been wanting to meet is very possible. And the planets of unexpected goodness are there as well. The 9th Thursday, well, it's a very powerful 24 hours because the morning and afternoon have a cluster of your best planets. They give you the determination. Well, the planets themselves are determined to make sure that success comes your way. Some of these overdose planets who want to make sure you get it, they may be a little bit making you look like you're forcing things. So take the soft approach with these planets, you'll look better. But the planets of determination will always be the planets of determination. So they'll make way for you to get good news and do anything that will result wonderfully well, whether in job, in business, whether for the lunch, whether for anything. Evening and nightfall, excellent. Now I see business planets there. So you shouldn't go out for fun. You should go out with a purpose. Meet people, job, business, meet people for money, gain, meet people if you want that romance. Everything that you want, go out for because the planets of communication are making you very lucky. And you'll be able to market yourself beautifully as well. 10th Friday morning and afternoon, there are few planets here who are the planets of ego. So the planets of ego want to make you egoistic to be part of their group. Ego is a good word, but egocentric is not. So you're going to become almost egocentric, wanting to get the attention, wanting to be heard, wanting to be seen, wanting to have the last say, wanting control. Don't do anything of the sort. Why? Because these planets are negative. So if you do anything that I've just said like this for these planets, then you're doing the wrong thing. I prefer you to be part of a team. I prefer you to improve the tolerance for people and everybody. I prefer you to improve teamwork as well. You'll quieten this planet down. Evening and nightfall doesn't improve. Now, evening and nightfall, anything that can go wrong might just go wrong. So do you want to be out? I would rather not be out. But if you have to be out, plans already made, then tell yourself trouble awaits you at every turn. Drive carefully. Whoever you are with, be careful. Somehow or another, a problem is going to create some way or another. So go home early would be the best if you have to be out. Safety of your own home would be better. And money is going to go out, not coming in the evening. The 11th Saturday is it's a strange day because the morning and afternoon emotional planets are all over the place. And some of these emotional planets have no direction at all. So you end up with their influence of having no direction. It's a Saturday. If you're working, would be worse. If you're working, then you will make many mistakes at your place of work because your concentration level is going to be very, very low. Why? Because the emotional problems are in your mind. So you're preoccupied. If you're not working, then perhaps less problems may be seen, but you don't want to take the lead. You don't want to be the organizer. You want to be the follower just to keep quiet and be part of the company. It's a losing game in the morning, afternoon for you. Don't be too expectant. Evening and nightfall, these are planets who want to cheat you. Well, they want to cheat you by letting you down, basically, from the smallest things to the huge things. Anything can happen. Drive very carefully because accidents are very possible. And evening, nightfall, if you don't have to be out, don't. But if you have to be out, plans already made, tell yourself you're going to go home very early. because nothing much is there to gain. Well, I have a 90-minute session. And during these 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 8 or 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. And with all that you're going to get for your 8 or 9 years, you're going to be in a position to be able to do the best. Because as I go through them, the 8 or 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, I will explain to you in which area of your life this happens and that happens. And I will show you how to reach that inner energy that you have, that special energy. Well, I believe that we have a soul, or we have a guide, or as the science says, we have a force of energy in us. Whatever it is, I'll show you how to connect with it. People in the world who are so special, who are so successful, who are so famous, who are so rich, who are so wonderfully clever, coming up with the best ideas. A human being cannot do that on its own. A human being has to connect with that power that we have within us. And I will teach you how to connect it so that the harmony can be built in you. And I will show you how to formulate your own lucky lottery numbers once and for all, using your date of birth, time of birth, and your palms. And I will also show you and give you the energies of the universe, your lucky colors and your lucky gemstones and your lucky days and your lucky directions. All this will be on and on. You'll get a wealth of information once and for all to know how to map your way forward. So I'm going to show you my email address again, just to remind you. This is my email address. Send me an email, ask me questions, and let's get this thing going together. Until then, I wish you the best of luck for the week. Thank you and goodbye.